I'm Father Robert Balacer, the digital Jesuit host of This Week in Enterprise Tech on the TWIT TV network. I'm at Enterprise Connect 2016 in Orlando, Florida, and I have the privilege of speaking with Mike Nessler from West IP. Mike, what is West IP?
West IP is a full-service provider in the unified communications space. We provide telephony-based services, so cloud-based telephony services, IP telephony services, in addition to conferencing, collaboration, as well as digital media solutions. So conferencing and collaboration has been the core business of West for a very, very long period of time. We've been in the collaboration space for over 20 years. Started out with operator assist conferencing, moved into reservation lists, web-based, video-based conferencing. We have digital media solutions, webcasting, content creation, video distribution technologies, corporate tube-like capabilities, in addition to all the IP telephony solutions that are required within the unified communications space today. So full services provider end-to-end around unified communications.
As you say, West IP is a full service provider. So what is it that brings you to Enterprise Connect? What is it about the audience that this show attracts? What is it about the vendors that are here that makes it a fit for West IP? So
we're a large reseller of Cisco collaboration solutions. We resell HCS, CCASP. We've sold WebEx for many, many, many years. And I believe we're the largest reseller of those solutions worldwide at this point in time. Over 250 million of the revenue that we generate tie back to Cisco-related solutions. So we're in this space deeply as a partner of Cisco. And what we do is we augment their solutions in the overall marketplace with things that we do around this ecosystem. So they do certain things extremely well. What we do is we add components, services, our own operational capability, our global footprint, to enable those services to operate for our customers completely.
One of the things that we have seen over the past 12 months since the last Enterprise Connect is there's been a real push, strong push into hybrid services. So everything can be offered as a service, but it needs to run on premise, it needs to run in private cloud, it needs to run in public cloud, and it needs to be able to run in some combination of all of that seamlessly. Have you seen that trend? Has it affected the way that West IP does business?
Absolutely. We've absolutely seen that trend. And we've seen that trend not only within the telephony side of our business, but in the conferencing side, as well as in the digital media space. We're seeing those trends take place where there are certain components that customers want premise-based. There are other components of the solutions that it's fine for it to be in the cloud. So we're seeing that hybrid set of services continue to evolve. And I think customers are becoming more comfortable with the cloud and security in the cloud, but there's still some IT organizations that have strong preferences associated with premise, and they want to be able to manage those components that are in place to support their organization. But we see it as time goes on that more and more of our customers will acquire solutions that are cloud-based, and they'll move a little bit further away from some of those pure premise-based solutions. But that'll happen over the next couple of years, we believe.
Well, maybe you could lend some of that wisdom to our audience. If they are anywhere from an SMB all the way up to the 10,000 seat enterprise, what are the mistakes that you have seen as you've helped these companies deploy as they move between premise, cloud, public, private, etc.? What would you say is the main pitfall that these organizations need to look for?
I think they need to understand the use cases within the organization. I think way too often the folks in the IT organization, as they're looking to deploy these services, they truly don't understand the use cases. They don't understand how training and marketing and corporate comms and all the folks in senior level positions in an organization are using these tools to communicate. And I think they need to understand the use cases first. And they need to understand how those use cases can be enabled by the technology. So that one of the things I like to say is a lot of the technology that's in place today is like buying oil, water, and gas. There's utilities. But for the true value to be generated, you have to understand the use case. And the more that you understand the use case, and you're deploying the technology to support those use cases, the more ROI is going to be generated in the organization. So if I was in a different role in an organization that's buying these technologies, I would understand my end users and understand how they're going to use the technology and how they're going to generate value with the technology. Because what is available through these services is more than just oil, water, and gas. It's just not pipe to communicate. It is tools to change culturally how these businesses operate. And if you don't understand the use case, you can't put the right technology in place in the first place.
We've been speaking with Mike Nessler. He is the Executive Vice President for Unified Communications at West IP. I want to thank you very much for sharing your time with us and telling us a little bit of your vision for West IP. If they wanted to find out more about West IP, about the services that you could offer, where can they go?
Obviously, we've got a great website. We've got a very, very broad set of services within West overall that tie along network enablement, not only what we do from a unified communications standpoint, but we got a long history. You know, I think the benefit is we've got a long history as folks have begun to communicate using technology. We've got over a 20-year history helping customers deploy technology to enable communication. And you know, obviously we've had a great history, and we can, that history and that background can help our customers use these technologies in a way that they can actually be used to generate value. So thank you for the time today.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mike. You stay tabbed because we've got more from Enterprise Connect 2016.